In 1961, Alan Shepard became the first American man to journey into space, marking a monumental moment in history. However, first woman, Sally Ride, do the same in 1983. Why it takes 22 years to send a woman into the space? The answer lies in the historical context of the era. In the early days of space exploration, sexism was a significant barrier. Women's contributions were often undervalued, their potential overlooked due to prevailing gender biases. Let's dive into NASA's early policies, which required astronauts to be military test pilots, a profession barred to women. As a result, despite their capabilities, women were systematically excluded from the United States astronaut programs. In parallel, a privately funded initiative known as Lovelace's Women in Space program emerged in the 1960s, testing 13 women pilots for astronaut fitness. All these women passed, some even outperforming their male counterparts. However, the program was cancelled because of entrenched institutional biases and a lack of NASA support. John Glenn said that the men go off and fight the wars and fly the airplanes. The fact that women are not in this field is a fact of our social order. It may be undesirable. Meanwhile, the Soviet Union had already sent the first woman into space. However, it took the USA an additional 20 years to overcome these gender biases. The slow integration of women into NASA's astronaut program shows the broader impact of sexism. Women have been consistently underrepresented in space missions and leadership roles in space agencies. It reduces the research opportunities and scientific advances for female. It's a reflection of broader workplace culture challenges and the ongoing struggle against discrimination in STEM fields. For example, a female rocket engineer reported being overlooked at a NASA Space Flight Center, with questions being directed to her male colleagues instead. This is just one of the countless acts of malice against women in the long course of history. We should never let such thing happen again. Research tool used. Our Flow.ai